everyone, this is Nurul 206 Sky Blue Gadgets. Anyway, today's video is about Face ID on Apple iPhones. Why do they stop working for? It's so frustrating and you just don't know what's going on, and especially a lot of people like us, we don't use pins no more. We don't want to use passcodes and patterns. It's just so much easier putting the phone to your face, unlocking the phone, and you don't even need to do nothing. It just shows how lazy we are. Anyway, we have a lot of customers that basically depend on that, and they come into my phone shop saying, oh, my Face ID is not working. I really need my Face ID working. So today I want to go through a couple of tips to get your phone working basically again. So number one, let's drive straight into it. Number one, update your software. Software always have bugs in there. Doesn't matter what happens, it's just life. Hence why Apple are always bringing software updates. So I know it's something very easy, but you'll be surprised a lot of people don't update their phones for some reason. Go to settings, go to software, go to update, download the latest software. Option 1. Option 2 would be just go to your settings, go to passcode and Face ID, go to settings and just reset it. So by resetting your Face ID, again, go through the option to set it up again, and hopefully that helps. If that doesn't help, then go to number 3. Just go to Face ID and passcode and then go to setup alternatives. If you go to setup alternatives, then hopefully that may trigger something off and you could maybe set it up again. Another thing that is quite common, sometimes you have a lot of catch files and bugs going on your phone. So what I tell customers to do is very easy. I tell them to do a mini reset. So what do I mean by mini reset? A mini reset basically just means that I'm going to get the phone, I'm going to press the volume button, down volume button, power button. I'm going to keep those two pressed down together, and then all that's going to happen is a screen's going to come up to shut the phone down. Slide across and switch the phone down. Wait about a minute or two and then switch on your iPhone. Hopefully when you switch off your iPhone, that could get rid of some of your bugs, some of the stuff that's messing around with the software, and you can get that set up again. If that doesn't work, now we're getting... Oh, another thing that you can do is maybe you've got a screen protector on your phone, and sometimes just if you've got a screen protector, take that screen protector off, and then where your front camera is, next to your front camera, that's where your sensor is for your Face ID as well. Give it a good clean and try again and see if that helps. You'll be amazed and shocked that just because you removed a screen protector, your Face ID is working again. It's crazy. But it's like customers come in my shop and I just do that and they're like, wow, thanks Nurul. You saved my life. Anyway, what other options are there? Okay, now we're getting down to the serious ones. Another option that you can do is basically restoring your iPhone. I don't like doing it, but basically you can go to settings, scroll all the way down, and then go to reset. And then once you press the reset, you have to go to the option 2, and I think it says reset all contents and settings. Press on that option, and then basically once you've pressed that option, the phone, don't be scared here, just press it and just wait, because a couple of things are going to happen. Your phone will reboot, but before it reboots, it'll go blank. Don't press the power button, don't do anything at this current moment. Let the phone shoot up a Apple logo onto the phone, and then an energy bar will go across. Just wait for that bar across underneath the Apple logo to basically go all the way to 100%, all the way across. And what that does is basically resets your phone. It's like you coming into my phone shop, Sky Blue Connections, and you just bought a new phone, but there's a catch when you do a reset like that. The catch is that when you do try to set up that phone, remember, when you've done this reset, you've lost your pictures, you've lost your videos, you've lost your apps, your documents, your songs, your music. And the only way, obviously, if you've got all of that, is if you've backed it up on the iCloud or on your iTunes on your PC. So a lot of what people don't understand is you only get 5 gig from Apple. So when you only have 5 gig, you only have free 5 gig allowance with Apple. So I always tell customers, please, please, please pay the 79 pence and go to manage accounts and basically upgrade it from 5 gig free to 50 gigabytes. It's called manage storage. So you just go to settings, and then under settings you'll go to the iCloud. Then under iCloud you just look there, you'll say manage storage, and then there's 4 options or something like that. There's 50 gig for 79 pence, then there's, I think there's 250 gig, I think there's 1 terabyte and 7 terabytes, something like that. I don't really, I can't remember, but just get 79 pence one, 50 gig, get yourself going. So if your phone gets lost, stolen, or anything like that, you can come to any phone shop and get your Apple iCloud on, and all the stuff from the iCloud will be restored back into your phone. Anyway, once you've done that, put your Apple ID in there, put your passcode in there, email address, password, and then follow the steps, connect to Wi-Fi, and then follow it, put your Apple ID in and get to the end. And hopefully when you set up that phone, then go to your Face ID and see if that works. And genuinely, between you and me, if that has not worked, then there's nothing wrong with your software of your phone. It's actually a physical problem with your phone. So what do I mean by physical? What do I mean? Basically, you've dropped the phone, or water's got into your phone, or maybe you had your phone in your pocket and you're leaning against a table, or maybe you had keys in your pocket and you had your phone in the same pocket, and you just went for a casual drive and you didn't realize your keys were pressing against the screen or the top part of your screen, and that creates pressure. So here's your keys, here's your phone, bam. People don't know this, but this is what happens. So yeah, or it could just be just a minor drop, because end of the day, it's just a sensor that's on your front camera. And basically how Apple have designed it, that when it takes a big shake like this, bam, it vibrates. It actually damages it sometimes. Or maybe you dropped your phone on the top part of your phone, bam. Basically, it could be because of that. So when that becomes a big issue now. If your Face ID doesn't work after you've done a hard reset and you've restored your phone and you've done a factory reset, then Houston, we have a problem. What does that mean? It's literally, you need a technician, level 4, level 5 technician, to go into your phone, open your phone up, go into the motherboard and desolder and solder in a particular part of your motherboard. There's millions of components on your motherboard, and these technicians have to basically get in that phone, find the exact part. They're doing quite a few every day, so they know what they're doing, and basically that gets it. But the problem doing it is quite expensive, so you have to see if you've got an iPhone 7 or an 8, is it worth paying £100 or something like that to get your Face ID fixed up? Maybe for an iPhone 12 or 13, yes it is. Some people just need Face ID. So that's why in the last 4 or 5 years, we've had to adapt to the situation. Because we should just say, look, we can't fix it. I'm really, really sorry. Because genuinely, you just can't fix it. Because you can get another part, another proxy front camera from another iPhone, put it on a genuine one, and it won't work because it's not a part issue. It's like an immobilizer. It's like a sensor that triggers it off onto the motherboard. So in a nutshell, what am I saying? I'm saying that Face ID is basically a situation that if your software update doesn't work, you've reset your phone, you've cleaned the phone up, the front part of your phone is not working. You've done a little, like a, when the power button down and the sorry, the volume down button and the power button, and you've done a mini restore, it's not worked. You've tried to update the software and it's not working. Then, you know obviously start panicking, because it is a 50-50 repair. Not all technicians can get Face ID working all the time, but there is a possibility that it can. And it's a long-winded process, and it can be done. So that is something that you should take back and think about it. But do you have the peas? Do you have the money? Do you think it's worth it to get Face ID? Because at the end of the day, Face ID doesn't work. You can always put your passcode in there, and try it from there.